Okay guys, we are moving on to number 667, which is the toggle lever. The toggle lever does look a little bit difficult, but it really isn't. We're just going to be starting right here on this center point. This is going to be our origin. Everything's going to be based off of this center point right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be putting this on the XY plane. So let's put a circle that has a radius of 19.08. This circle is, this is right here. Let's go ahead and make another one that has a radius of 22, which means it has a diameter of 44. Okay, let's go ahead and put a line. This line is going to represent this line out here. This line has a length of 36. Okay, that midpoint of that line is right here. That is going to be in line with this. So I'm just going to put a line right here that is 36 long. Okay, and then I'm going to hit this horizontal constraint. I'm going to hit the horizontal constraint. I'm going to find that midpoint there, and I'm going to lock it in with my origin here. Then I'm going to go ahead and dimension it. It's 57 millimeters from this midpoint here, or from the origin. So 57 from the origin. Okay, this is 57. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and connect from here over here. But I didn't really connect it. I'm going to click on my tangent constraint, and I'm going to lock this to this. Once I do that, I'm then going to trim. If you notice here, it does look a little bit off because it is at an angle. Okay, so that is where that goes, and that is that. Okay, so, so let's go ahead and do this up here. So let's put another circle that has a radius, or a diameter of 12.75. That goes there. Then we're going to make another one that has a radius of 14. Okay, so the radius of 14, multiply that times 2, that gives us this radius here. I'm then going to go ahead and draw a line from here to here, and then a line straight up. The line straight up locks in automatically at vertical, and then I'm going to dimension it. That has a angle of 15. So once that angle is locked in at 15, I can go ahead and then dimension this. If I look over here, it's dimensioning from midpoint or center point to center point at 49, but if I try and do that here, it's going to measure at a vertical, or exactly vertical, but I don't want that. I'm going to align it. I'm going to click here. I'm going to say 49, say OK, and that is perfectly how I want it. And then I'm going to draw some lines like this, and I'm going to go ahead and click on tangent, click here, and here, and then I'm going to trim. And once those are trimmed, then that's all I need. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on circle, and I'm going to make this arc here. This arc has maybe I'm just going to make an arc. I'm just going to click here and here, or maybe here and up here, and I'm going to give this arc a radius of 67. Put that in. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on tangent, click here, and put that in, and then trim, and there. I have my general shape of this, and that is the general shape of this toggle lever. But before I go ahead and finish this, I'm going to go ahead and cut out this slot, and I'm going to do that by going right here on my pull down menu on the 2-point rectangle, and going to slot, center to center. And I'm just going to click here, pull it in onto the inside, pull it out. I'm going to dimension this from here to here. This has a dimension of 12.75, and it comes in from here to the midpoint, 22. And then I'm going to click on my coincident constraint, find the midpoint, click on that on the center line there, and it should lock, and then I'm going to trim and get rid of all of that. Okay, and that is that. Let's go ahead and extrude. So once I go to extrude, I'm just going to select everything that I just created. Make sure that you're getting everything. we're going to go in both directions, and we're extruding this by 28.58. We're going to use this largest number that we have here. Okay, so once we have that, we're going to say OK. And then we are going to make a sketch here on this front face because we're going to cut out this large diameter right here, or this large cutout here. So make a sketch on that front face. We are going to project our geometry. Okay, make a circle, and we're going to use this center point here and make a circle that has a radius of 19. So we're just going to type in 19 times 2. Okay, we're given that. And then we're going to go to rectangle because we have a cutout here that is 9 below that midpoint. So I'm just going to select on that midpoint and just come out this way. And put that there, 9, like that. Finish sketch, extrude, doot, 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 doot. All of this, make sure you select everything. And we're going to cut into the part, 6. Okay. Say OK. And we're going to, because we have already, excuse me, because we have extruded it, because our original extrusion was across the XY plane, we're going to mirror this one extrusion across the XY plane. So that way it happens, and all I did right here is across the XY plane. So that way it occurs over here on the other end, on the opposite end. Okay. The last thing that we need to do is we need to make this cutout here. Okay. So all I'm going to do is make a sketch on this face over here. And I'm just going to make it really big. I'm going to dimension it. This is going to be 8. Okay. It is 1349. No, wait. No. Yeah. Wait. I'm sorry. This right here is 1349. And it is 8 from the back. Dimension 8 from the back. There we go. Okay. And finish the sketch. It doesn't matter how big or how tall it is. And we're going to extrude. Extrude. And it is going to cut into the part 38. Like so. And say OK. And that is that. So let's go ahead and save this as 3-2.1. 6.67. Toggle lever. Okay, so that is done. Let's go ahead and put this on a metric title block. Okay. Okay. So this should fit on a standard on a size sheet, or actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put it on a B size sheet. So let's go ahead and change the sheet size to a B size sheet. So B size. Let's move our little note over here to this B size. Over here, we need a side view and we do need a top view. And since we have some space, we can put that view up there. Make sure that we have our hidden lines turned on. Say OK. And then we can move that down so that way it fits on the sheet. And then this can move over so that way we have space. Okay, let's put our center lines in. Go to annotate. Let's put center lines, center line, center line, and then let's see, we need a center line here. Create, and then we need right here, and through here. Create. and then through here. Create. All right. So that's where all your center lines need to go. All of these, oh, let's go ahead and one thing that we should probably do that I should probably show you is you do need to put this, create that one. And we do, for whatever reason, that's not how I wanted that one to happen. Okay, so see how this happened where it turned that, I don't want that to happen where we have those coming off at a weird angle. So all I'm doing is I'm grabbing these green end points and I'm dragging them in. That's what I want to happen. So that way when we go to dimension this dimension here, we can put that in and it looks fine. Okay, that 15 degrees, that's what I want it to look like. Okay, so that's what this should look like. You guys are responsible for putting in all of the dimensions on your own. Make sure that you're saving this as 3-2.1667 toggle lever. I will know if you didn't save it correctly. When you're done, export it as a PDF and then upload it into the classroom notebook. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thanks, guys.